says, where He leads, I'll follow. I'll go with Him all the way. I wonder how many of us this morning could honestly say that that's the truth. Or is there one thing He could ask of us, or is there one place that God can go that we don't want to visit? We were talking about so often what we do is we have developed a means by which we can prevent ourselves from going to certain places and certain rooms in our consciousness, and even come to a place that we just don't deal with that. But when God touches that, it brings a very violent, exaggerated, because that's the one place, God, that I really don't want to go. And yet what we can do in that very situation is we can offer God 99% of our life, but that 1% that we don't give Him, God says, that prevents you. That prevents me from living in you, because that's not broken. That's not broken. And when we've got something that's not broken between us and God, then everything else becomes just works. And God is saying, I'm not interested in anything but that one thing, because that's what separates you and me. God has dealt with me these past weeks. I've said, God, whatever you want. Whatever you want. Then you say to Him, you say, God, whatever it is that you want, just tell me. And you sit there and you hope in your heart, don't say anything, God, don't say anything, God, don't say anything, I don't want to hear anything. Whatever you ask of me, God, I'll give you. It doesn't matter what it is, just tell me what you want. And then we go, oh, but God, don't say anything. But I'm going to tell you something. In the end, when we hear, it'll bring joy and peace that passes all understanding. And that's the only place where it shall come. Give me that one thing for which I ask. That one thing that's in your heart, that one thing that you've placed before me. Give me that one thing. Only by giving me that one thing does it give any worth to all of the others. I say to you, give me that